is Vandana and you are watching 99.9 Engineering Station. So student, today I am going to discuss with you a newly added topic in the subject Mass Transfer for GATE 2021. So as we all know that according to the revised syllabus of the chemical engineering for GATE 2021, the membrane separation topic is added in the mass transfer subject. So basically the mass transfer, this topic is very important in point of view of theoretical as well as in the numerical point of view. Okay, so as we also know that the new type of question pattern is added for the GATE 2021, which is multiple selection questions. So basically the multiple selection questions are most of time asked by the theoretical portion of the syllabus. So this subject is very important for multiple selection questions. So be concentrate or be focused on this topic. So till now, if you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe it, otherwise you will not get any type of notification from my side. One important thing is that you have to follow me on Telegram, because in Telegram I used to post many important questions, numericals, short notes and notes. So follow me there and subscribe my YouTube channel. So without further ado, let's get started with the lecture. So first of all, we have to understand how membrane separation is different from the other separation operation. For that, we have to understand about this schematic diagram of the separation process, in which we have added some amount of feed. To separate the process, we add some amount of energy matter which separate some amount of content from the feed, and we finally get the product. Okay, the separated product. So this is the schematic diagram. Now the question arises that the separation, the word membrane, the question arises that what is membrane, which is come under the topic membrane separation. So basically we first discuss about the membrane definition, that the membrane is the phase. Basically the membrane is a phase which separate two streams like feed and product that allow preferentially transport of species through it. Okay, we also call the membrane as a semi-permeable barrier which allows some amount of material or component to retain on it and other component to pass through it. So basically the membrane are two types, like solid and liquid. For doing separation, we need some amount of driving force. So these driving force for the membrane separation is pressure gradient, concentration gradient and electrical potential gradients. What was that? Pressure gradient, concentration gradient and electrical potential gradient. And if you talk about the membrane material, what type of membrane, which type of material used to make the membrane? The material is polymeric, liquid emulsion or inorganic, ceramic material or metallic. Okay, so this is all about the basics. Now come to the classification of the membrane. So basically the membrane is divided into a three part. First one is polymeric membrane, second one is liquid membrane and third one is inorganic membrane. So polymeric membrane is covered almost a major part of the membrane. Polymeric membrane. So polymeric membrane is divided into a two category, that is dense membrane and porous membrane. Dense membrane, or you can say that non-porous membrane, may be isotropic, symmetric or asymmetric or composite type, and the porous membrane, it may be asymmetric or microporous. Okay? So these are the properties of the polymeric types and properties of the polymeric membrane. Now if you talk about the liquid membrane, so basically the liquid membrane is not used for the industrial purpose because of its instability, but it is used for the lab scale where the solute concentration will be low, okay, less. So liquid membrane is then categorized into the three part, that is emulsion liquid membrane, that is stand for ELM, and then supported embolized liquid membrane, that is SLM or ILMs. Okay, the third one is bulk liquid membrane, so it stands for BL, M. Okay, so this is all about the liquid membrane. Now we talk about the inorganic membrane. Inorganic membrane is divided into again two parts, that is ceramic and metallic. So widely used membrane is ceramic. Okay, so this is all about the classification of the membrane. Now the next topic is separation process. So there are two type of separation process. First one is equilibrium separation process and second one is rate governing separation process. So first topic, that is separation equilibrium separation process, in which the species separation is taking place at the equilibrium, and in the case of rate governing separation process, the process is taken governing by the transport of the species. So according to a definition, the equilibrium separation process in which the product species distribution are in the equilibrium and the degree of separation controlled by the all about the equilibriums. Okay, so for example, distillation, absorption, adsorption, ion exchange, crystallization. So these are the example of the equilibrium separation operation. Okay, now if you talk about the second one, that is rate governing equation process, the composition of the product and the extent of separation are governed by the physical transport of species through the interface. Here the interface is what is that? Membrane. Okay, so if the example for this is reverse osmosis. So the example for this process is reverse osmosis, nanofiltration, ultrafiltration, microfiltration. So these are the example for the rate governing separation process. Now we discuss all the membrane one by one separately. Okay, so first come at it, that is polymeric membrane, in which the category is divided into asymmetric, isotropic and homogeneous, then asymmetric, composite or electrically charged membrane. So if we talk about this first one, the pore size distribution is same over the whole matrix. No, basically there are no base exist. If it means not this membrane is not actually possible. Okay, if we talk about the asymmetric, the thin pore skin that does not have the mechanical strength is placed on the pores base. The skin acts as a membrane base which does not affect any type of resistance. The third one is composite or asymmetric, layers of the thin film over the polysulfone or the PTFE, polytetrafluoroethene film is coated, which is highly stable. Now the next one is electrically charged membrane. In that case, the membrane material has ionic group that give the membrane fixed charge or charged side, and tetrafluorosulfonic acid ionomer nephew has SO3 groups on the PTFE base. Now, so this is all about the polymeric membrane. Now come to the inorganic membrane, which is divided into two categories, that is ceramic and the metallic. Okay, so if we talk about the ceramic membrane, the techniques of making ceramic membrane is the sol gel techniques. Like this, alumina and zirconia membrane are the most common. So aluminum isopropylate is hydrated at controlled temperature and pH 2 in a stable colloid solution. A binder like the PVA is added to the sol when gets converted into a gel by losing water. So the coated substrate is drive under the control condition and then slowly heated to the sintered at the around 100 degree. So asymmetric thin porous skin that does not have a mechanical strength is placed on the porous base. Skin acts as a membrane base and does not affect the resistance. And now come to the metallic membrane, the palladium membrane in the form of the thin film or the film filled in the tube to separate hydrogen from a gas mixture. if you talk about the liquid membrane, so the liquid membrane act as a separation barrier between the two phases. Okay, so where the transportation across by solution diffusion mechanism, ये जो है solution diffusion mechanism जो है हम later discuss करेंगे, ठीक है. Approximate technique has to be adopted to stabilize the liquid membrane so that it does not get ruptured during the use. So there are three common type of liquid membrane, that is emulsion liquid membrane, that is emulsion liquid membrane, supported embolized liquid membrane, and bulk liquid membrane. Also most important thing is that liquid membrane is not commonly used in the industry. So I have already told you that the liquid membrane is not mostly used in the industry because of its instability, but it is used in the lab scale where the solute concentration is less. Now we will discuss the process categorization. So we do the categorization on the basis of driving force. The first one is the pressure driving force. So according to pressure driving force, so these are the example which includes which take the driving force as a pressure as a driving force, that is microfiltration, ultrafiltration, nanofiltration, or reverse osmosis. And the second one is the concentration driving force. So the dialysis, hemodialysis, electrodialysis, and pre-vaporization or liquid membrane use the concentration as a driving force. So these are the categorization according to the process categorization according to the driving force. So now we discuss the types of motion of the molecules through the membrane. The first method is that first type is the permeation, that we also called as DDD, and the first step is for that suppose we have this is the one type of membrane, and this here we have a bulk of molecules, bulk of liquid. From there the one molecule is diffused at the upstream of the membrane. That is the first step, that is diffusion of the solute into a upstream face of the barrier on the top layer of the membrane, that is the top face of the membrane. Then the second step is to diffusion through the membrane. It means the molecules is then diffused through the membrane, inside the membrane, then the molecules is come inside the membrane. And the third step is the desorption to the downstream, and it means the molecules is come under the downstream, and we also call as a permeate stream. So these are the 3 D's of the permeate type of molecules in the type of motion in the membrane. Okay, the second one type of motion is the Knudsen diffusion, where the mean free path of the gas molecules is greater than the Now the second one is Knudsen diffusion, where the mean free path of the gas molecules is greater than the pore diameter. It means it forwards the motion by the collision. It means it forwards the motion, its motion by the collision. ठीक है, तो in that case the Knudsen diffusion should be smaller than the 0.2, that is mean free path, that is the pore diameter upon the mean free path is always smaller than the 0.2. ठीक है, तो for calculating the Knudsen diffusion we have an equation like 2 by 3 into ut into rp, 2 by 3 into r 8 rt upon pi m to power 1 by 2 rp. So we simplify this equation into this in Knudsen equation in centimeter square per second, that is 9700 into rp into t by m or to power 1 by 2. Here the T is the temperature, m is the molecular weight, ut is the average velocity, rp is the pore radius, and the another term, that is m is the molecular weight, and kd is the Knudsen equation, Knudsen diffusibility. So this is all about the Knudsen diffusibility. Knudsen diffusibility occurs when the mean free path of the gas molecules is greater than the pore diameter, then only the forward motion is taking place by the collision. Okay, the next step or next type of motion of the molecules through a membrane is by convection, where when the pore it take place when the pore are of larger diameter. When the pores are of larger diameter, the viscous flow through the pore is done by convection. Okay, तो जब हमारा जो pore diameter है वो larger diameter होगा, then the viscous flow, जो viscous flow होगा वो of the pore जो होगा वो basically done by the convection. So these three are the motion of the different type of motion of the molecules in the membrane. So आज के लिए इतना ही. अगर कोई डिफ़िकल्टी हो तो कमेंट बॉक्स में क्वेश्चन करके आप पूछ सकते हैं. साथ में ही ये भी देखिए, ये अभी मैंने फंडामेंटल आपको बताया, इसके बाद हम और भी चीज़ें समझेंगे. ये 2-3 सेशन में आपको मैं मेम्ब्रेन सेपरेशन टॉपिक करा दूंगी. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, MSQ क्वेश्चन इसमें से ज़रूर आएगा एक ना एक, और इसकी मैं न्यूमेरिकल्स भी कराऊंगी. ठीक है, तो इसी तरीके से जिस तरीके से न्यूली एडेड टॉपिक मैंने मास ट्रांसफ़र के लिए शुरू किया है, वैसे ही मैं कंट्रोल में भी कराऊंगी आपको, CRE में भी कराऊंगी, और फ्लूइड में और हीट ट्रांसफ़र. तो ये 4-5 सब्जेक्ट में जिसमें एडिशन हुआ है सब्जेक्ट में मास ट्रांसफ़र के सिलेबस में, जिसका एडिशन हुआ है तो ये सारे जितने भी सिलेबस में एडिशन हुआ है वो मैं आपके साथ डिस्कस करूँगी. तो उसके लिए आप चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए, लाइक करिए, शेयर करिए अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ. देन एंड लास्टली थैंक यू एंड हैव अ नाइस डे.